I met Mr. Mudo about a year and a half ago for the first time. Dominic Milano, the editor of Keyboard Magazine, asked me to stop by while I was in Tokyo. Got the name. And see what I could find out about this new keyboard that he heard about. That led to a meeting with Mr. Mudo and his family. His father runs a music studio, piano teaching studio. It was at his studio that I heard Mr. Mudo play the keyboard which he designed. At that time it was a built-in, specially built piano. And at that time he was experimenting with removable, easily attachable key surfaces that could go on any key. Well, now the work that he began back then has reached a commercial stage where these surfaces are available as kits for 61 note, 76 note, or 88 note keyboards. And I'm very happy to be able to present this to you, show you exactly what it looks like when somebody plays. Just a few words about the keyboard configuration itself. As you can see, there are 5 rows of keys. In front of the 5 rows, there is 1 row of small keys which are used for special purposes. But the main playing is done on these key surfaces that are 1 inch wide. Now this, what I'm holding here, is everything that is needed for 1 key. This gets fastened to the top of the key surface, standard black and white keyboard. So every other key has 3 surfaces, and the ones in between have 2 surfaces. One very nice feature, which you'll appreciate once you see how this is played, is that key surfaces themselves come off the main beam and they can be put on anywhere. There's serrations here, little grooves, and they go on in increments of about 1/32 of an inch. So you can configure the keyboard for a small hand or a large hand, whatever it is. You'll notice that the surfaces that the fingers are on start low and go higher. That's conformed to the natural shape of the hand. But the fact that there's more than one place to put your hand means that when you put your hand down, there's always some place near where your hand naturally falls to put your finger. So you'll notice Mudo plays, that there's much less moving of the hand around than you have on a standard black and white keyboard. I suspect that Kempe is one of these musicians who makes everything look easy, but even in addition to that, you can see that he's not having to do a lot of things that we're used to seeing keyboard players do. So that's one big advantage of the RAPIAN keyboard, that whatever you want to play, you don't have to contort your hand in the manner that you usually do with a black and white keyboard. Put your hand down, and very close to where your fingers fall, there are the notes that you want to play. The second big feature is that since the keyboard is completely general, that is, there's nothing different in the configuration between one key and another. Once you learn to play the chords and the arpeggios of one key, it is exactly the same fingering in every other key. All you do is shift your hand. So, it's two things that are very important. One is that whatever you want to play, you can play it in a natural hand position. And the second thing is that when you want to change keys, you use the same fingering, same hand position, finger position. And just move where the hand is on the keyboard.
It's basically like a guitar then.
Yes.
You just move it up to the same pattern.
Yeah. The head of the music department at UNCA is Dr. Kirby. He's a guitar player. That was his first response. He said, just like playing guitar. Well, Mr. Mudo will now show you just how easy it is. I don't think I have to say too much about the hardware that he's playing here. The sounds that he'll be producing are the piano sound with the Kurzweil, and the drum sounds and the string pads and so on are being controlled by this Roland microphone.